That. Oh, I need to close that. Yep. Probably want to get the copper done as well. Come straight out as soon as you're done. There. So I should probably do all of the iron. Silver as well. Good enough. I mean, honestly, I may as well just dump it. I'll eventually do something with that gas, but right now I'm not fussing about it. Need the gold. Want an atmospherics kit. How long are you going to take? You'll do it in time. And once that's done, I want oxygen. Constantine. Constantan, not Constantine. Or Constantine. Constantan. Make 2 of these, please. Should be fine. The base is not popped yet. I'm very, very happy to say. One more. Thank you. Is that emptied out? Pretty much has. I think it'll still empty out. I don't know. Maybe it won't. 8 seconds. Grab these. Grab those. I don't need those, actually. You done? You are done. What? Heading back indoors? Oh, wow. That's a freaky effect. Though I thought the light was meant to turn off once the storm was here. The klaxon did. But the light did not.
Air tank low.
The storm timer did as well. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry, the light stays on. That's right. Yeah, the light is actually meant to stay on. Oof. It is bitterly cold out there tonight, chap. Don't go out there. It's not a pleasant bit of weather. Let me just make sure that I did. Yeah, okay, good. Oof. It is brass monkey weather. Much nicer than here. Spectre Grim, I thought you were about to start singing Christmas carols, and I was literally about to say no, not until December, and even then. The look of this game seems familiar, but I don't recognize the name. This game is Stationeers. I'm not sure. Maybe thinking Subnautica. Maybe it looks a little bit familiar to Subnautica. I could see that. And let's grab a drink. Now, in terms of our situation here, I can happily hook this up a little bit further down, pop in some more hydroponics pods. I may be able to put more hydroponics pods on the side, maybe. We'll see. But more than anything, I very much want my atmospherics to filter out a little bit of oxygen for me. I'm starting to think having some sort of locker up there, some cupboards up the top. Do I have lockers in here? No. Do I? I've got more lockers outside, but I have to go outside in order to get it, which is kind of unpleasant. Maybe I should. Let me eat some soup. Because then, if I had like a locker up here, I could just put my cans of soup up there. It keeps the clutter out of the way. But effectively, I want atmospherics maybe on this side. Just move all of this down there. It will require me to do a little bit of finagling by there. But I want an oxygen filter to pull air out of here and fill a wall tank that I can just flick a tank into, get it pressurized up to the pressure that I want it to be at. But our soup is so delightful. What? The weather outside is spiteful, but our soup is so delightful. What? I don't even, chat. Yes, this is in fact made in New Zealand. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, the studio that makes this game is from New Zealand. Where it's made is a little bit more spacey-wacy, you know? The internet being what it is. All tomato seeds. Perfect. Actually, you know what? Those eggs are very much gone past their sell-by date. Ultra past their sell-by date, by the way. If I've got a chest full of 10 of each seed, I no longer care to store them. I want to break them down. I'm not sure, actually. Can I break down the seeds? Or do I need to... I think I can put them into the recycler. I think. Might as well take the fern out as well. Do the same thing to it. Well, let's pop my helmet back down. Turn my AC on, air on, filter on. I'd like to go and make some better carbon dioxide filters for my suit. We are taking a little bit of a detour from what we were talking about before, about focusing on getting the airlock set up, but I think we can all agree it's probably worth it. Yep. I want the kit lockers. They can go in there with me. I'll take them in when I go. Realistically, I actually don't need... It's useful to have the atmospherics together because they can all pull from the same passive vent at that point. But by the same token, I could have them all pull through this and just have a bunch of pipes going through that have access to the room. A couple of vents placed here and there. So this can go in as well. Yeah, I want another... Well, I've got 2 passive vents there, and probably another one on the wall, that one. So that actually gives me all the passive vents I need, thinking about it. Let's get some better CO2 filters then. Just the one. A shelf in the airlock might be nice. Oh, that's a very good point. You know, that actually is a really good point. Sure. I like that idea a lot. Let's see. I want a shelf. Does it have? What? Oh, oh my lord. I was about to gasp in surprise and celebration, but then also tried to swallow. Don't do that. I apologize if I just spooked anyone. But yeah, I could put it there, but it looks like it can... Oh, damn. I thought maybe those were data ports. I was like, can it read what's in the shelf? That's going to be so cool. No. No, it cannot. It is less cool. Consequently. Now I can take these things out. Am I ever going to use them? There is actually fantastically small chance of that, so let's just grind them up. Oh. That was meant to be 50, but sure. That's fine. Fine. Okay. Other things I might want to do. This passive vent can hook directly into the atmospheric system. I could move my shelves around. I could release the remainder of the oxygen in there. I don't actually need the canister in there, given that. Hey, you know what? We don't need it in there. Oh, I need a bottle filler. And do I have the right volume pump? Pipe meter, can I get this the right thing? No, that's pump. Valve, will this give me the back pressure? No. What do I need for that? Regulator. Okay. Pressure regulator kit. I'd like one of these, please. And then following that, I would like a... ooh, what are these? Well, first... Canister filler? No. Let's have a look through. That all looks wonky. No. Tank. Probably something along those lines. Oh yeah, it's going to be the inline gas tanks and such. Let me have a look at one of those. Pipe utility kit. There we are, pipe utility kit. Get one of those. And what's the difference between those tanks? Oh, canisters, I guess. Regular canister. Rated to a standard pressure of 8,000. Whereas the smart... What's the difference? Oh, it can be controlled. Pressure 20,000? Would I want to fill it that high, though? Well, it's got a cool little display on it, but... Is there any reason for me to want a smart canister here? It's steel and silicon for it. No small amount of steel either. What in the world is gas canister? Sleeping. Sleeping gas. What do you think it is? You can make that in this, and you actually do need it. You need anesthetic gas for some of the medical stuff, I think. But would I want that kind of pressure in the canister, though? Maybe I would. Who am I to complain? Alright. Good enough. Okay, so there's a couple of things that I'm going to need to do. First, I'm going to want to move this over here. And maybe set it up as 3 separate things. Let's have a look at what I can do with that. Corner unit can go in there. Oh, that's not using the space well, though, is it? Yeah, that's really not using the space well. I mean, I guess if you have a better position to put the stuff, but this is so much more capacity. No, that isn't going to work. Badly. Where is my drill? I hate you. And I hate you the right way that you're meant to hate. The way that Martians learn to hate. I hate you by hating myself. I grok you, Drill. I truly do. I am become you. And now that I have become you, I can hate you. I hate that even more. Ow! Now I'm down to 66 kilometers. It's one of those days. It's that point of this stream where I'm just making loads of mistakes all the time. Well, that utterly sucked. We almost went a whole stream chat without the manual airlock catching me off guard. Almost a whole stream. We should remember this. This was the day we almost succeeded. And remember, almost succeeding is the same as failing. All because I wanted to put things in their right place. Damn me. A lot of this doesn't even need to be in here. I will be tearing this down shortly, so I do actually need to move everything across, even though I'm going to be moving some of it above there. I could bring in the other shelf. Actually, I will for now. Oh, crowbar. Well, that's convenient. Right, so let's have a look. Locker small, shelf, shelf medium, corner locker, overhead corner locker, overhead locker. Is overhead locker big? Is it bigger? Overhead locker is reasonably chunky, actually. But the wall behind the overhead locker causes some issues. Like not being able to see that there's a can of soup in there. Stupid overhead locker. Hey Dakota, how you doing, mate? Just pull it. No, I have to affix it to the wall. That's the worst part. I don't notice. I don't understand how they're meant to be used if I can't attach it like that. Oh well. That is what it is, I guess. Is this shelf going to be the same way? No, the shelf works. Huh. Am I just not understanding something, chap? Is there a trick to... Oh. No. Is there a trick to this? Medium. The game expects you to put the walls on the other way around. Reverse orientation on the large grid out. Oh. Oh, I didn't realize that. Well, that's absolutely something I can do. But I absolutely didn't realize that. That's... Okay. Thank you. I guess I'm just taking up a bunch of space inside here for no reason. Duly noted. Not sure I'm ever going to use the flares, if I'm honest. I know I could just stuff a bunch of stuff into my inventory and then not have to rush back and forth constantly. However, to this, I counter with... Shut up. I feel you will find my rebuttal beyond reproach. I will brook no opposition on this. My debating skills are flawless, as is my logic. There we are. Ah, the classic no you defense. Indeed. I see Rose Sand has studied rhetoric. Cardio training, yes. Only a single wall leaves you one stray accidental crowbar click to venting your atmosphere. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is like I've got double walls all the way around. But okay, I'll bear that in mind. It's a bit of an odd one for me, but if that's the way it's meant to be done, sure. It may also be a case that it kind of assumes that you're never going to... Because like, if I put that there, is that even going to work? No. Do I now need a crowbar for that one? Can I even get you back? Yes, I can. Ooh. Yeah. Is it a cupboard or something? No. Oh, there we are. No, I don't want that. I'll just pop that in there. That's fine. Right, so this vent is working this and this together. That's venting oxygen, nitrogen into the room, etc. What I would like is if that was all a single pipe network. This vent is handling this cell. Have another vent there, another vent here, and another vent there. It would be a bit of a potch to pipe it, though. I could pipe this one and this one together. And this one and this one across here. And the reason why I might want to do that is so I'm pulling air from several different cells. Where is the center of the cells? 1, 2, 3. I think it's 1, 2. So there's the center of this cell. Let's have them orient outwards, so it's going around the perimeter of the room.
Air tank low.
Fixing it. Also, I've got my helmet on. Oh, excuse me. Just going to take that all the way out. And the same on this side. Just so I can see where they're going to align. This side as well. Yeah. Now, I should be able to... I'm going to go and just pipe them and plumb them in properly first. Of course, my helmet's closed. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, helmet back down. Let's head out. This is why we need a manual airlock, because once I get tired, that's when the mistakes start happening. Stands to reason, really, when you think about it. Oh, I meant to fill up the other pipe thinking about that. So these two need to... Oh, I need this to be insulated pipes. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I've got 2. Not great, but okay. Also, these are wire cutters and not, in fact, pipe affixers. We'll need a lot of those insulated pipes. And a couple more vents, too. I've got 1, 2. Let's... You know what? No, let's actually just set up the system and get this going properly. So, insulated pipes. Go. I'm going to need a lot of these. Has Aavak any tea beverage? I have got a tea, thank you. But Aavak, I'm American. I say stuff louder. So obviously I win the argument. It is shocking how many people... I know you're saying it as a joke, but it is shocking how many people genuinely think the louder they are, the more valid their argument becomes. Right, I'm just going to print these out. 1 steel, 1 silicon each. I've got plenty of both of those things. then I can just have this run... I mean, it's not the most space-efficient way of doing it, certainly. But it's hard to argue with its effectiveness. We are going to get the pipes everywhere they need to be. Also, I'm going to need to start filling up my jetpack as well soon. I also need to double glaze this window. It's the only window in the base that doesn't have double glazing. And that irritates me. Still going strong. Once these pipes are internal, then it doesn't matter. I don't need to be outside to deal with them then. Right, that should be enough. Being said, there may just be a little bit I need to do. Probably want this running down the wall. Or going all the way around and then connecting down. Yeah, right there. Right, for this next bit, I'm actually going to have to land to work out where things are at. Tunk. And this is the benefit to having that double layered down there, is I can see this. Actually, I probably want to replace that one with insulated as well, don't I? Ah, damn, I didn't think of that. Okay. Actually, let me quickly go and take all of these off. Whee! Okay. Now what I want here is for this to go down and connect up in there. That just disabled my airlock, but this just re-enabled the airlock. Sadly, I can't get this to point the other way. Okay. Gonna have to go in to do that one. That's fine, though. The piping currently is more or less in the right place, at least to keep the airlock presently working. So let's just go and do that. So those two are now hooked up to the airlock. I need these two to be in the same kind of deal. And that's running down now into this. I can probably remove this and quickly make sure all of that is connected correctly. It is. That's fine then. Yeah, that's okay. So at this point, I have got a pipe that I could just bring down here and then run through. If I keep that there, then it saves me a lot of hassle. And I like being lazy. One might say it's a hobby of mine. I would love to be able to run the pipe through here, but I can't. If I go through the wall, that does pose its own problems. Basically, what I want to do is have these loop together. But where this pipe goes is actually making that a bit of a nuisance for me. Oh well. It's fine, it's fine. We will get you running again in just a second. In fact, you just stop for now. Keep on keeping on. I'm generally enjoying the Stationeers streams. Oh, thank you so much, Storm. That's incredibly kind of you. Especially my outburst earlier, which really... that wasn't aimed at you. That was aimed at every person that I remember in college doing something I didn't like. And I feel quite bad about it, if I'm perfectly honest. Because it was 100% a reaction to something you didn't do. It just reminded me of something I didn't like other people doing. Well, that's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, mate. I'll take this out with me. Yeah, I wish there was a better way for me to run this pipe. Other than around here. Because I'm still going to have to pop down atmospherics. Let me try that, though. We had a miscommunication. We talked it out. No worries at all. That's very, very kind of you. If I pop it over here, still run the pipe there, up the wall, and connect. Because realistically, all this needs to do is filter this gas. Oh, where's the output point? Unfiltered. Ah, filtered. Okay, no. We need to put it a different way. So that's very, very kind of, very understanding of you. Again, you caught the flack for something that really wasn't your doing. But I really appreciate you being so understanding about it. I mean, the filtered gas could go up here, and I just need a little bit of something over there, but I can't see the... no. I need that further back. I pop it there, then oh. Oh, well, it would probably have something to do with the fact I can't see the filter because I wasn't placing down a filter. Life is a puzzle. Okay, so this input, unfiltered, output. Right. Okay, this is good. We can work with this. Even that looks good. Ah, truly. We are blessed. Alright, so I want a tank here to fill up with the O2. I can even control this based on the signal I'm getting here. Like, this doesn't even need to run unless I need to fill this tank. And it shouldn't run unless this room, if it's going to... Well, yeah, I don't want it to drain all of the oxygen out of this room. So, for the time being, the room is going to get hot. But I think the room can handle it for now. I can always help it along with a little bit of extra ice. And maybe I'll do that. Dump. Yep. That wall heater doesn't need to be there either, I don't think. In fact, that very much doesn't need to be there. In fact, that's one of the only reasons this pipe is there. You know what? I can do some reworking of the pipes here. significant reworking of the pipes here. I'm going to have to run the wire behind there. I should be able to run the wire over there too. That's going up to what? I'm assuming that wire is going up around to here. Yep. That means that I can now maneuver a couple of things about. Let me grab this. Cool. Now I need to just pop these in play. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Another thing I've noticed about the game, and I'm not sure if, you know, people who are more familiar with the game are like, well, yeah, duh. Everyone knows that's a problem. But it does seem like sometimes the controls kind of oversteer. Like there's a tiny bit of delay in like say I click F on something and then start scrolling. The scroll will happen first, and then clicking F will take place, and as a consequence, something will get put where it shouldn't be. Right, I need to go and get... actually, the wire can probably still go around here. I'm going to need to move this first. Also, once again, breathing all of this air in when I don't need to. There's 2 points leading out the back, power on the far side. That's fine. Yeah, it's a too wide object, so should work. Now I need to pop that in there, grab these out. Yeah, this should still be possible for me. I mean, I'll hook that up to the circuit, even though I don't realistically need it to be hooked up. I just want to connect this at the back there. Right. There we go. Yep, that works. Perfect. Alright. I think that's solid. We may just be able to get all of this hooked up before I desperately need to be filtering out the oxygen. Right, there's a couple more things I wanted. I wanted the tank fillet, which is the way up for this. Upside down, so that needs to be pointed to the ground. Fair enough. Don't mind my eldritch ability to have things levitate in midair. Don't think about it too much. If I put it here, I can hook it up to the wire easily enough, but I don't really think I'm going to need it. What I do need is a pressure regulator. That being... Actually, no. Filtration. Yeah, filtration, sorry. pressure output. I can read the pressure going into here and only turn it on when it can handle it. So I don't need a pressure valve. I mean, it's maybe a bit risky to do it like this, right? But, sod it. We're doing it live. But I do need to get this system hooked back up to power and filtration quickly. So let's head on back outside then. I don't think there was anything else in here I needed. No. Oh, actually these. Dunk, dunk. I'm going to need another chip. I want a drink. I envy your powers of hovertation. Ah, marvelous. There we go. Ah, I swear, my brain is not screwed on right now. I realized what I was doing just as it was happening. There's the pipe. It's probably going to need to be an insulated pipe. Vented a whole cell's worth of atmosphere, which I can scarcely afford to just throw away right now. Gonna need you back on. Gonna need more of these. It is time for another derp. Yeah, I'll take that one right on the chin because I deserve it. I'm gonna need a... we're also gonna need these, actually. Think about it. Here we go. The amount of gas I've just thrown away in this game is shocking. Because I don't know if this is going to be technically exposed to the outside, I do need to make sure that that is insulated, I feel. I need an IC chip, which is going to require that I get all the bits out of you. No. Oh, no. Why? These stackers are a menace. See? Integrated circuit. There we go. I need gold, steel, electrum, and solder. Put everything in there. Electrum. Solder. We're going to need two, because if I want to code the... airlock, I'm also going to need to do that with an integrated chip. There's a couple of things I'm going to need, though. So I'm going to need two of these at least. So go ahead. Print two. The pressure regulator is actually worse, says Taronin Bunny, as a filtration unit can eventually burst the pipe between itself and said valve if left to run too long. Ah, okay. Okay, that's quite cool then. I'm glad to have picked up on that. Well, not that I was doing it for that reason, but I'm glad that something I was doing was being done for the right reason. I actually need more regular pipes for what I'm going to be doing. Actually, cancel. Stop.
Filter low.
Oh, hished. Let's stop. Aavak, you can go straight in there. Honk. Let's spit anything out. I doubt it will. Right. I would very much like regular pipes. Not PPE. Maybe, though. Who knows? Sure, just start printing these. There should be a good amount of them there. I need housing.